Hey guys, and welcome to the second video for the heroic Trial of Valor raid. Now, this should have been the first video, but I actually died in our kill video, and then I didn't really want to wait a week, and then so I just kind of combined like two, and that's kind of like what I did, and that's what happened. Anyway, here we are. So for this kill, this boss has 3 phases. Phase 1, you'll be fighting Herja and Himdall. You've faced these guys before in the actual instance for Halls of Valor, so that's exactly the same. Melee will be on Herja and range will be on Himdall. If you have now they need to die at once, so if there is a disparity between the amount of damage that these two groups do, then just switch a few members from one group to the other. So they need to die all at once, because if they die separately, they will just heal the other one up back to full. So with Herja, you basically stack and spread. So she'll do AoE damage, you spread for that. She'll target a single individual and shoot a beam at them, and the damage is split, so you need to stack for that. Himdall will do AoE shout thing, so just run away from him if you're melee, and if you're ranged, just stand back anyway. If you're the tank, you need to run out of this as well, because it will one-shot you. And then on top of that, he still does his axes, which he did in Halls of Valor. So this phase will last until I think they're about 10% each, something like that. On top of that, there'll be smaller adds which spawn, and this will be similar to how Odyn was in Halls of Valor, with the colors. So if you're targeted with an add, you need to stand on the rune color that corresponds to the one that's on your head. And then once the add is standing in that rune, so the add needs to stand in that rune, you just PP it down and then go back to the main mini bosses, Herja and Himdall. So that's phase 1. In phase 2, you'll still have the adds, but Odyn will come down. He does his spears still, so these need to be avoided. And on top of that, Herja and Himdall will occasionally jump down and do their abilities, and these need to be killed. So you've got Odyn, you've got Herja and Himdall jumping down and alternating, and you've still got the mini adds. So this is a hectic part of the fight. Finally, in phase 3, once you down this at around 55%, all the adds will stop and it'll be just Odyn. You'll have 3 parts of the rune: the middle, the left side, and the right side, and each of these will glow. They'll have like a glow which does pulsing AoE damage, so just stand in the part that isn't glowing. On top of this, people will get targeted by tornadoes. If you're targeted, put these against the wall and out of the way of the raid. You want to position these such that they're not in a position where they're at a border for the 3 zones, so the middle, left, and right, because you don't want to impede your transition from these zones. Finally, he will throw a spear at a tank, and if you're that tank, you need to get the fuck out of there. Just move, haul butt, heroic leap, do whatever you can. Other than that, that's pretty much the fight. This is probably the longest explanation I've given for a fight, and the reason for that is it's a really long fight. It's not really a DPS race. It's more of one of those fights where you need to do mechanics and everyone needs to do them properly, and if you can manage that, it's roughly just under 10 minutes. So we saved Lust for phase 3 just because we felt that it was best to use it then and not get overwhelmed by tornadoes. All the other phases don't really have any enrage kind of like that, but whereas with phase 3, the tornadoes act kind of like a soft enrage. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the thumbs up button below. Cheers.
4, 3,
Top everyone up before the Bane.
1.
Here she comes.
Four, three, two, one.
Stat.
Guys, you can't be getting hit by those spears, please.
Watch the spears on Hellion. Heals on most.
4, 3, 2,
20 on it.
These heroes need testing. Beware.
Ignore these ads. Just push over Odyn and bring the ads to the boss. Bring the ads over to the boss.
Purple. Green. Take your things over the walls, guys.
Got it. Did I get both on first spear?
When?
I'll call it out.
Get it.
Oh, we lost it.
Pop me now. Pop me now.
Yeah, last if you got it right. Nice.
There's a whirlwind in a really shit spot.
Got it.
Middle.
Just focus, guys. Focus.
You can play. On me. Yeah, fingers crossed. Boom.
Good God.
Get ready to start running.
On it right now.
What side's free?
Purple.
Oh, I'm gonna be a little
Take
slow
it,
on this one.
take
Then.
it.
Yep, got it. Yeah, I got it. Should I go over cooldown for this next one?
Yeah, sacked you.
Is there a cooldown left for me? Next one?
Yep. Still got life cushion and pop.
Okay, yep. Stand on me, please.
Which one are you using? Oh, wrong person, dude.
Middle.
Yeah, I'm moving.
20
Got
plus.
me. No,
Heroes
Get him
moist.
up, get him up.
Heroes moist. Quick.
really far away. I think right at the
Fire
back.
the altar.
Extend on me.
Got pop. Yes.
No.
Heroes, one of your tanks.
Quick,
Someone?
go.
He needs like 3% more guys. Just nuke him.
I think we got another
Pop,
beer.
pop all
Yeah,
external.
I'm going.
Get someone up.
Paz has been Heroes, hasn't he?
Did you get that?
I
Pat?
popped it on moist and then we popped it on pads.
Okay, got it.